Hey everybody, this is Josh, aka Oshijax, whatever you want to call it. Him, me right here. It's me, of course, the actual new TNA owner, out of character and all of that. And I'm just coming up here right now to give you guys a little bit of updates here on new TNA. First things first, new TNA, it's been under a delay. There's been booking issues. I've had a show literally planned out, but either matches have went on too long or the card looked cluttered, and I really just didn't like what was on paper. So I more or less rebooked the whole show except for 3 matches, which I had already set from top to bottom. But in any case, there's 4 matches coming up on this next Impact. Can't tell you too much about them, but the 3 matches, more or less, are already confirmed. Got a big match, second encounter between Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe. Angle's 1-0 over Joe, of course, and it's going to be a real interesting match to see. Gonna try to make this a little bit of a preview for Against All Odds, make their match, a little something special. I should really put it as the main event, but, I got a little something else planned for the finish of the show. But, yeah, I mean, just the match itself, I'm hoping to make it a really, really, really great match. I'm going to try my best to make that encounter just between those 2 names alone mean something. There's also going to be a street fight between Douglas Williams and Jeff Hardy. Williams, of course, make that gentleman. He made the gentleman's challenge, so to say, to Hardy, and Hardy accepted. And then here's the one I'm going to get to right now. First with the newsreel, and then I'll get to the other things for a little bit more explanation on the whole thing, more so behind the delay of new TNA Impact so far. But here we see this newsreel. And now, new TNA. Okay, I can't seriously do that. Okay, no, sorry. Anyway, Impact General Manager Theodore Long has confirmed that there will be a match between Jimmy Spade and Mr. Anderson for Against All Odds. As you all saw, unsanctioned match. Just to let you in a little bit of what's going to happen on the show, there is going to be a contract signing to make that match official. A little more detail will be revealed in that actual contract signing, but, I'm just going to give you the bare bones of it. There is going to be face-to-face confrontation, contract signing, make it official. Teddy Long will host that contract signing, as you would think. So, anyway, the other news here was that there was a little bit of an in-character encounter, and by that I mean just go with this. Steven Sprite, he was apparently unhappy with Pope D'Angelo De Niro interfering in his match with Jay Lethal on the 2nd episode of Impact, if anybody remembers it. By the way, holy shit, 3,000 views on that, and a lot of people, still liking new TNA. Once again, thank you WEDF and NL and all those other good guys who've been plugging my league. Very much appreciated. Very surprised that new TNA has blown up this fast. So I'm just going to keep going with that. So, here's what's going to happen. Anyway, back to the, the Sprite Pope thing. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. Alright. So, Sprite, unhappy about Pope's interference, says, "Pope, you piece of shit. You upset I took out your little partner suspect? Well, deal with it. This is professional wrestling, not ballet. If you want to make it a fight, make it a fight." And yes, I got that the last bit. Apparently, Sprite, he's in love with Titus O'Neil. If you want to fight, make it a fight. But if you want to win, make it a win. But excuse me. Anyway, Pope would make a response like this, and don't take my word for it. I'm quoting it, so to say. He says, "Seven Upper, you need to get your mind right. You want to challenge the Pope to a fight? Here's a little something I bet you didn't know. Suspect's coming back on the next Impact." Oh yes, he is. He is coming back. That is correct. You heard it. You heard it here first, folks. Suspect is returning on the next Impact, knee healed up and everything. But I'm just gonna stop reading this like I'm actually them or something. Basically, Pope says, you know, how about Sprite find himself a tag team partner, meet him and Suspect and the entire congregation in the ring on the third episode of Impact. And of course, Sprite would accept that challenge. So the question is, who is going to be Sprite's partner? I don't know. Of course, Pope says he's pimping. Alright, well that's it for the news there. Now let's talk about the delay. The delay reason, guys, is basically my real life, you know. I either get distracted at something while I'm at home and just work on that, or I think, hey, shouldn't I be recording, you know? Basically that, or in real serious cases, schoolwork. You know, it's getting down to the nitty gritty over here. Last week of schoolwork, finals are coming up, so there really isn't, you know, much of a space in between to really, you know, get the void of New-TNA in and going. And what I mean by that is just, you know, I'm crunching down. I have to pass. I am a senior in high school. And if I don't pass, you know, I'll be really, really mad at myself, and other things might happen, such as New-TNA being on indefinite hiatus. Again, that's not up to me. It's up to my strict parents on that punishment, but, you know, hey, let's just hope for the best. Finals are coming up, and I just gotta pass all those and get all my shit paid, and I'll be walking out of my damn high school with a diploma, and I can just do whatever from there. Hopefully find a job and such, but seeing as our economy is, you know, it's not really going to be likely. But everybody's hiring right now, so maybe, I don't know, maybe somewhere I'll get lucky. Oh, but even then, you know, I'm expected to at least be gone for a week. My close friends, you know, they're talking about road trip to Louisiana. So I'll be heading with them. I'll be staying down for a week. And then I'll be back in Alabama sometime, you know. After that week's up, back in Alabama, and we're good. Yeah. That's pretty much it on the whole delay thing. Just real life and my own problems with getting sidetracked easily, very easily, so to say. Another couple things I need to bring up. New-TNA is in the Vivian Verse right now. Yay for us. Thank you, Burr, the owner of new-wwe and the creator of the Vivian Verse, for the golden opportunity, so to say. Very, very excited, very happy, very, very, you know, pleased to hear that we were accepted into the Vivian Verse this fast. Even, I mean, I didn't even expect this to happen in what, 2 to 3 months or something. I don't know. I expected it to be like 6 months. I had to prove myself or something, but you know, it is what it is. It's what happened. We're in. We're good. let's go. But anyway, excuse me there. I have to talk to somebody. Excuse me. Talking to Wally about things because I've been talking to him about some private stuff. But in any case, excuse me. Let's get to the other important topic, which is against all odds. Right now, so far on paper, it looks to be about 7 to 8 matches going to be built up. 7 to 8 matches going to happen. Gonna try to mess around a little bit with some things. Hopefully, you know, I'm gonna like try to up the production values or something. I at least want, you know, my CPV or my mega event to look really good. Since, you know, it's the first one we're gonna do, and you guys have been waiting at least 3 months for this shit to happen, and I've only had 3 shows. So there's that. Against all odds, I can honestly tell you I don't know an exact date. And I know this keeps changing. It's tentative. But if everything goes right, and if I get everything recorded in just a good enough amount of time, maybe, and don't take my word for this, hopefully I'm able to rein myself in over the summer, so that way you guys are going to see a lot more new TNA. But as for right now, expect sometime in June, maybe late May, but more than likely sometime in June, depending on how everything is laid out, against all odds. Of course, against all odds is the CPV we're waiting for and everything. So, yeah, guys, that's about it. I can't really think of anything else more to say, other than, you know, if you like what I'm doing, if you like everything I've been doing in New-TNA, you know, tell me what's up. You know, let me know what's your favorite storyline, who you want to see push more, what you want to see different. You know, just give me ideas. I'm glad the reception overall for New-TNA has been very positive. There's so many people I have to thank. You know, WEDF's Frank Dog being the main one. I don't know how I'm going to be able to repay you back, dude, but, you know, thank you. Thank you so much. Burb and the Vivian Verse, everybody who's commentated with me, everyone who is allowing their calls to be in, or allow me to use their calls, excuse me. Let me rephrase that a little differently, you know. But, yeah, and also thank you to the New-TNA fan base out there. I'm not going to say the TNation because, you know, that's a stupid name, although it is punny and funny. And oh, god damn it, I made a rhyme. Forget I said anything. Just forget I said anything. Oh, there is one more thing, though. There is one more thing. The other thing that's been holding back New-TNA, streaming. Yes, I've been streaming JTV. You know, of course, my link is justin.tv/OshiJax21. Good to see some peeps from YouTube actually joining in, notably Patero. Patero, you are awesome. Things and stuff and things. Yeah. The streaming, what I've basically been doing is I've been streaming SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, General Manager Mode, Fallout 3, 2011, All-Stars, pretty much anything that passes time and is fun. It's not the best quality. You know, the video is clear, the video is good, and that's probably what matters more. But the audio, you know, it's nothing like New Legacy streams. I'm gonna go with that. But yeah. Anyway, guys, that's about it. I really don't think I can say any more after this. I did forget anything, you know, you'll hear about it in another video or some shit like that. But other than that, I'm out. I'm going to be working on my new TNA. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully Impact will be up later this week. And if everything goes well, you know, against all odds in late June, or not late June, late May, or sometime in June, excuse me. And there's no real current set on what a theme for Against All Odds is going to be. I was thinking about using All I Want by A Day to Remember. That is the LOL Victory Road 2011 theme, but I actually like it. You know, I did like the theme, I just didn't like the event. That's a little different, but I think that might be cursed just because of what the event's all about. But anyway, you know, like I said, it's only tentative. There's nothing that's been set in stone for a theme. The match results and everything that's going to happen, all the storylines, I'm pretty sure that's all been set and done and good. So, other than that, guys, you know, that's it. I really, now for sure, I really can't say anymore. Other than that, hope you enjoy what's coming up next for New-TNA. Peace.